pretty exciting win on Tuesday. How do you guys carry the momentum from a 9-0 win into tonight's game?
Yeah, offensively we liked our game. Some stuff you think we give a 44 shot, so we looked at a couple of defensive stuff, but every time you score 9, you feel pretty good about yourself as a team, and like you said, we got to carry that into this game. It's a very good team. They're playing well lately.
I guess, is that maybe the sign of a veteran team as well, knowing that, hey, you did have a big 9-0 margin there, but, not satisfied with that, want to clean up some things?
We got to move on to the next day and the next game. Those 9-0 games don't happen quite often, so they're fun for the moment being, but like I said, we have a big road trip here. It comes off of, like I said, a very good team that's playing well, so it's a big challenge.
9-0 games don't happen very often. 7-game road trips also don't happen very often, but this is the second one this year. What do you guys take from, that other big trip you guys had earlier in the year, the success you had? Give you some confidence going into another big stretch like this?
I think so. We enjoyed that first trip. We got a couple wins and had a good record on that one, first big road trip. So, yeah, it's always fun to go on the road. 7 games is pretty long, but it's fun to be around the guys and go to dinners and kind of hang out. So, yeah, it's a big road trip. We're playing good teams too.
Steven Stamkos right now, a guy that's playing pretty well. You would have played with him early on in your career. Just what's impressed you about him and the fact that he hit 600 goals not too long ago?
Yeah, the shot's very impressive. There's a couple of guys only that could shoot the way he shoots, those one-timers or even the just catch and release kind of shots. So Samir helped me a lot during my first 3 years in Tampa Bay. He was a great leader for us, and yeah, the one-timer, the power play guy, he's tough to cover, and I wouldn't want to be a goalie trying to stop those shots.
Predators got off to maybe a slow start this year. As of late, they've picked it up. Just what do you guys see when you look across the ice at Nashville right now?
They're a very structured team. They're simple. They make you earn every kind of, from penalty kill to power play. They make you earn everything. And the last couple of years have been a very hard team to play against, from what I remember in Colorado. But yeah, no, it's a very good team, and they're very structured.
What do you take out of that 9-0 win, and how can you bring that into tonight in this road trip at large?
Yeah, it was kind of a weird game the other night. They still had 40-something shots, so we talked about that a little bit. Obviously the score was a big number, but focusing on cleaning up some things on our end to play a full 60 minutes. Obviously, we're not going to be scoring 9 goals every night, so we got to worry about other things and make sure every detail is wrapped up and we're playing well.
Jonathan Drouin said something similar. Is that maybe the sign of a team that's got some good veterans here, knowing that, hey, you score 9 goals, not satisfied, kind of want to not rest on your laurels in that sense?
Yeah, Patty did a good job with that too, and obviously the older guys, obviously we understand we're not going to be scoring 9 goals, and even 5+ is kind of, that's a lot. We got to worry about the other aspects of our game, make sure those are dialed in more so than the scoring that happened the other night.
Pretty long road trip here, not the first long road trip you guys have had this year. Can you maybe take anything away from that first 7-game road trip and apply it tonight, given how much success you guys had?
Yeah, I think that first road trip was really good for us when we went out Vegas, Utah, and stuff. Obviously, this one's a little bit longer, and it's a tough one too. Those Western Canada teams starting here tonight in Nashville. So I think we got to be focused throughout, and we know that it's a really big stretch. It's basically our entire month of January here, so we got to dial it in. And I think similar to last road trip, we used the momentum of that to get points and make a little run. So hoping to do the same.
Nashville, team you guys don't see very often, but what are the challenges that a Preds team that's been playing pretty well of late bring tonight?
Yeah, good team at home. Obviously, we know they're gonna work hard, and they play hard, so we got to be ready for that. But yeah, when you have a hot team, especially coming into their barn, you got to be ready and make sure that we're on top of it.
Planning to keep the lines the way you had them.
This morning?
I think was it in the
a little bit, probably more like we finished the last game, which means the first two line, the line of Barzy and Pedro will be the same, and then Casey will continue to play with Anthony Duclair and Shabby, and then Richie will play with MacLean and Gacon. Yeah.
Just what into the decision to start Riddick tonight?
It was part of the plan. That's all it is. We made the decision before Ilya had a shutout. Coming back from his injury, we thought that would not be a good idea to, we played at 7:30, traveled yesterday, played a game. We just want to make sure. So now the plan is for him to play the next game.
With the McWard-Mayfield planning, obviously you had Mayfield on his natural side. Are you staying with that?
Yeah, absolutely. We just thought that Maisie more comfortable on the right, and seems like McCord was. We didn't want him to do that on his first game, but I thought that how to practice and get used to it. I thought he handled it really well.
A few of the guys said 9-0 win, it's great, but they felt there were things to improve on. Just as a coach, is that music to your ears to hear them not resting on
From the
their
last
laurels?
game?
Yeah, they're saying they.
No, I'm happy to hear that. We talked about it this morning. I mean, we can't get 40 shots plus. I mean, and keep going like that. We know that we have to play better in our own zone, and it starts sometimes in the O zone. I mean, there's things that has to be a little bit better coming back in the zone. Our example or the breakouts and be better along the wall and stuff like this. So, but that's what I love about this group. They're not afraid to reflect on the last game and look at, okay, there's things that we could do better, but there's one thing we did really well is we shoot the puck really well, so we don't want to stop that.
With all the roles that J.G. Pajot plays for you, just how integral of a part is he to the success of this team?
He's a huge part, there's no doubt. I mean, he's playing, important face-off in our zone. He also play a huge role on penalty killing. And the success that we have, I mean, he's a big part of that. And in the 5-on-5, I mean, we do not hesitate to put him, let's say, example, against Toronto, against Matthews' line or against Hughes' line. So the role that he's playing for our team is a very important one.